This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Friday, June 27th. Going to lead out with the U.S. pork supply. Cold storage data showed that the U.S. pork supply at the end of May was a 21-year low. Really getting down there in our pork supply. The thing is you look at the U.S. economy, and with some instability, to say the least, coming at us, we do tend to see a little bit more pork and poultry demand than beef when we get into an economic market outlook like that. So there's thoughts we could see a little bit more pork demand here to cut into our supply. And it isn't just domestically. Our export demand on pork is really good. We held in there last week, 50,000 tons of pork sold, 30,000 of that going just to Mexico. So a big week of pork exports. That helped out a lot. Like I said, we're going to watch that pretty closely going forward. We're already at contract highs on hogs, so the price rationing is being attempted. It's just the pork supply. So we'll keep an eye on that. Also going to be keeping an eye on the US dollar here moving forward. The US dollar index in the first 6 months of 2025 dropped 10%. That is the worst 6 month performance since 1991. A lot of concerns over the US dollar and its instability right now. Not only is the US dollar collapsing, though, the Brazilian real is rallying to new highs. That currency spread could have a little bit more impact on our demand than the actual commodity values. Big export sale on corn earlier this week. Yesterday we had a flash sale on soybeans. We've had wheat buyers in. We've had some other buyers in. So it looks like low prices are starting to attract some buyers, and that weak dollar is helping us out a little bit more there. Third and final thing, could be an interesting session. President Trump saying that he has signed a trade deal with China, but no details have been given. And that came out of the blue yesterday. It was said we would have no trade deals and no work until President Trump's tax package passed. Well, maybe he's thinking it'll get passed now. Congress saying they're going to work on that right through the weekend. They want to have it done by a week from now because July 4th. President Trump wanted it signed by July 4th. Boy, there's a lot of opposition to that one. We'll see what happens. But the statement is, yeah, like I said, a trade deal with China, no details. Also, a trade deal has been presented to the EU. The three big entities we have to watch when it comes to trade deals: China, the European Union, Japan. And Japan is not playing nicely. They're playing hardball with us. The EU has been playing hardball, and we really haven't had any progress with China in a couple of weeks here. So any news on tariffs and trade deals would be appreciated by the market today. And as a caveat, the final thing, remember, big day for reports on Monday. A lot's going to be going on. Expect high volatility and positioning to continue in today's session. Those are the three things I'm watching today.